It's another moment with you again at Center-ECD Enterprise TV and its workplace effectiveness with Inuaghata Nosakhare. And you know, my mission, my vision is to help you with the necessary insights that will help you to become very productive as a CEO, as a general manager, as a boss, as a team head, as HOD, and also as employees, as team members. It is my mission, my vision, and responsibility that you bring your A game to the table to achieve A game result as well in driving workplace effectiveness and productivity. Now, when a team fails, the blame of that team failure is often placed on the team leader. If, for example, a branch of a bank in Nigeria, where this broadcast is beaming from, if the branch of a bank in Nigeria is not doing well, they are experiencing losses whenever they are doing MPRO, monthly performance review every month, it is always losses, and that has been the case for over 6 months and rolling now into 1 year. If the top management are going to do something about laying off people in that branch, it is going to start with the branch manager or with the business development manager, as the case may be, depending on the nomenclature the bank is using. So the blame of team failure is often placed on team leaders. They are often the one that the axe or the hammer will fall on. And that is why, as a team leader, you must be poised in your mind to see that you drive team culture in order to see that the team succeed, the organization succeed, the branch succeed. And as a team leader, one strategic way that you can drive team culture in that team that you are piloting or that you are leading is for you, the team leader, to model team culture. The team leader of a team should always be an example of a team player. If somebody walks into the system, somebody walks into the organization, somebody walks into the department, and the person asks, who is the number one team player here? Who is the best team player? Hands should point to the team leader as the number one team player. You need to model what you want to see. Your people will be better moved by your actions than your sermons. Your people will be better moved by what you do than what you preach. So if you want to see a strong team culture in that team, it is very important that you model what it means to be a good team player to other team members. This is very, very important. It is what you model before them that they will mirror back to you. So have this mindset, have this culture that for teamwork to be in this my team, for fluid collaboration to exist in this my team, I should be an example of a team player as the team leader. This is very key. I remember one day I was addressing the team of an organization in the financial institution, a bank to be more precise, and having discussed the issue of teamwork, having gone through the topic, it got to the Q&A session, and a team member asked a question. He said, "Sir, how do you see a situation whereby whenever we are looking at a team issue, a team problem, the team leader will only just listen to a particular team member? Let's assume the team member's name is called Johnson. A year ago, it was Johnson. 6 months ago, it was Johnson. 3 months ago, Johnson. 2 months ago, last week, yesterday, it was Johnson." Every now and then, when every other team members are raising their hands to contribute, their ideas, their views and perspective to the team issue or team problem, the team leader will ignore everyone. And even when Johnson is not raising his hand, he will point to Johnson. "Johnson, what do you have to say? What is your contribution? What is your idea on this team issue or team problem?" And I smiled and responded by saying that the definition of such an attitude is called playing favorites. And as a team leader, playing favorites is the quickest way you destroy your team. What is playing favorites in a team? Playing favorites in a team is that situation whereby everyone now knows that it is Mr. Nosa or Johnson that the boss loves most. A situation whereby everyone now knows that it is Jacinta, it is Cynthia, it is Esosa that the boss now love most. That is called playing favorites in a team. That kind of disposition ought not to be. And there is one thing that makes team leaders to unconsciously play favorites. There is one thing that makes team leaders to have this affinity and attachment towards a team member. And that thing is when there is an exceptional performer in that team. Whenever there is an exceptional performer in a team, there is a natural tendency that the team leader will have an affinity, an attachment towards that exceptional performer. And that is why it is very important for you as a team leader to see that you intentionally fight that natural tendency. When there is somebody that is outstanding in your team, when there is somebody that always brings amazing results, there is a natural tendency that you have an affinity towards that person. There will be a natural tendency that you have an attachment towards that person. But be conscious of this, because having an attachment and an affinity towards a particular team member and ignoring every other team member, which I said is called playing favorite, can send a negative signal to other team members, can send a negative energy. It can send negative vibes that will make other team members to resent this particular team member that you have just, you now have favoritism towards. So you need to watch it. Be very intentional about it, because such an approach will be using the exceptional performer to demoralize the other team members. You are supposed to use the exceptional performer to inspire the other team members, not to demoralize them. You know, if somebody is so outstanding in the team, somebody is so outstanding in the organization, you know, when doing MPRO, the person's performance for that particular month, you know, was just top-notch, was amazing. Instead of using that exceptional performer to demoralize the other team members, like some team leaders do, bring out the exceptional performer, tell everybody to clap for this exceptional performer, and then let them know that the largest room in the world is a room for improvement. Just like Johnson brought an XYZ amazing result this month, Cynthia, you can do the same. You know, Jonathan, you can do the same. You know, Wale, you can do the same. Nosa, you can do the same. And I expect that the award he has taken today, Nosa, you will be the next person to take it. Wale, you will be the next person to take it. Cynthia, you will be the next person to take it. You know, that is using an exceptional performer to inspire the other team members. And this will go a long way to help you to make sure that there is productivity in the workplace, and you know, you are always achieving your set goals and objectives in the team. There is no favoritism. And at the end of the day, you have a better story to tell for yourself as a team. Remember, when I started this conversation, I did say that whenever a team fails, the blame of the team failure will always be placed on the team leader. So be very conscious of making sure that as a team leader, you drive team culture by you modeling teamwork. This is very key. Remember, it's workplace effectiveness with Inuaghata Nosakhare at Center-ECD Enterprise TV. I'll be seeing you next time. God bless you.